When you're holding this weapon, you want a not too soft a grip, not too hard a grip.
Staff Sergeant Jack Gilbert has been helping airmen qualify on the firing range for nearly 4 years.
Pull it back just hard enough so that it's stable.
His experience began with teaching basic training recruits at Lackland Air Force Base.
The circle here represents your rear sight aperture.
Currently, he is in charge of requalifying airmen on firing the M16 rifle.
Your target's blurry, but you can still see it. That's fine.
After a 2.5-hour class, they move out to the range. But before these airmen can qualify, they first have to balance out their weapon.
This target here is a zero target. We'll initially fire at this target to make sure that all our grouping is actually hitting here on target. So if I'm aiming here, that it actually hits there. If it doesn't, like for instance, we have examples here where say you're shooting, you have a decent group, but it's shooting high to the right, we'll bring you down and to the left and make sure you're firing where you're actually aiming.
Sergeant Gilbert's job is to get as many airmen to qualify as expert marksmen, and he has had lots of practice, teaching everyone from basic trainees to those who haven't fired in over a year. People like Senior Airman Noah Bickle. There are 3 different classes for qualifying on the range. Class A requires 32 to qualify and 43 out of 50 shots for expert. Class B, 25 to qualify, 43 expert. And Class C requires only 18 to qualify and 43 expert.
Charge your weapon!
At first they practice, and then begin on their final 50 shots that count towards qualification. With each empty magazine, they examine their shots and find out how to improve their shooting from an instructor.
Just keep putting that front sight post center mass right here. Keep aiming for that and move it down 10 clicks.
Well, I brought my shots down into my target. I'm a little off to the left, so I'm bringing it right one more so I can be on center mass. My cluster's a lot closer than it was before. I think it's just warming up, so hopefully I can knock it out here in a second.
Then you can wrap your hand and your thumb around that board.
In the end, Staff Sergeant Gilbert's training qualified everyone in the class, and Senior Airman Bickle's score, although not marksman, was a 31 out of 50.
That's going to happen, of course, when you go in different positioning.
I'm Airman Luka Jubina, AFN, Ulsan Air Base, South Korea.